Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and today I actually got a code for the Mario Kart Tour beta. This is not scripted, it's just going to be my thoughts on the beta for Mario Kart Tour and just kind of going over it. First and foremost, there's going to be no pictures, no videos of the game, because per the user agreement, that's how it's supposed to be. So anyone who has posted anything, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong. There's no gray area there. So I'm just gonna have Mario Kart on. Anyways, the game's not horrible. I have kind of a love, not hate, but like a love relationship with most of Nintendo's mobile efforts in the past. I don't hate any of them, I just get bored with them very quickly. Mostly because it's kind of a watered down, light version of the games I kind of want to play bigger versions of. Fire Emblem Heroes I played for a little bit, but then Shadows of Valencia came out and I just dropped it. Animal Crossing I played, I don't know why I didn't like Animal Crossing. It was okay, I didn't like playing it on my phone, even though it makes more sense that I really like to play it mobily. That played more Wild World and New Leaf than the other games. So one thing I'm really enjoying about Mario Kart Tour is unlocking. And I know that sounds really weird with microtransactions. I haven't used any real money, of course. I don't know if you can actually. I haven't even tried. But there will be microtransactions because who's shocked by this? How are you shocked by a free-to-play game having microtransactions? People still shock me, at least to this very day. But I like the idea of unlocking, where the last couple Mario Karts, a lot, other than kart parts, the characters in particular are just there. And I really like being able to unlock characters slowly-ish, because then I can try out new characters instead of saying, hey, I found one, but then I have a roster of 40 that I just don't want to touch now. I got Toad to begin with, and I unlocked Peach, and I just unlocked Koopa Troopa. And those are three characters I normally really don't play as. So it's kind of fun that way. Although there is this whole thing where in different tracks, different characters get different boosts. Same with the karts and the gliders. And it's all trying to be mobile-ish, and I get that. As for the controls, it auto-accelerates, which isn't bad. And you move left and right by moving your finger on the screen. I can't find a really good position I like yet to play the game. I don't play a whole lot of mobile games. I think the two mobile games I've played most are Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and it's a Disney Heroes Battle something. It has a bunch of Disney characters that battle it out. It's kind of amusing. But it's nothing where I constantly have to have my finger on the screen. Items, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. You tap them to throw them, and I seem to never really get like the shells or the bombs to shoot the way I want. I sometimes want them to go behind me and they don't go, or vice versa, and that's kind of annoying. And again, this is a beta, so there's a lot of leeway, so it's like, okay, that's fine, that doesn't really work that well, but I see the concept. And so you have different circuits, and you do 3 races, and you have a little challenge like learning to boost or going through the rings in the stage. And then you get another circuit. So progression seems okay. I'm sure as you get further along, it gets harder. At first it seemed like you're racing humans and everyone was doing good, and this story really broke out. I believe it was Andre from Game Explain who kind of let everyone know first on Twitter, and then he had a video. It seemed like it was actually computers instead of real live people, and that's kind of weird. And he had a tweet that said, you have to wonder what the point is. Well, other than money, I agree with him. The microtransactions don't bother me. The little details I kind of like about this game, but I don't think it has a lot of staying power for myself, at least. It is a fun game to quickly pick up, do a quick round, and you're done. But I don't know. I'm feeling it's going to lose that allure pretty quickly. And maybe it's because there hasn't been a brand new Mario Kart since the Wii U version in 2014? 14 or 15. I want to say 14. Yeah, it was 14 when that came out. So, Deluxe is a port. Don't get me started there. So, I mean, I bought it. I still play it, but it's still a 2014 game. It's 5 years old. So, you know, I have these same feelings with every single one of these mobile Nintendo games. They're not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather play Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'd rather play Animal Crossing Switch. I'd rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You know, I'll see how it goes. The final product might be a little bit different. I'm sure they're going to put a lot into consideration. I'll bet everything I own that it will be a success. It's Mario Kart on the phone. There's a reason why Pokemon Go is done really well. There's a reason why, Animal Crossing's done well. Fire Emblem Heroes has done exceptionally well. That one still shocks me. It's, again, not a bad game, and I think it's done well. But, you know, it has the gacha mechanic that people hate, but it's a mobile game. So I did put on my YouTube channel the community post asking what questions do you guys have about the game. I got one, so we're gonna answer it. This is from L Series. How does it being on mobile devices impact the gameplay? And I think I went over a little bit. It's a little watered down. You can still do skids if you keep turning for a long time. There's gyroscope controls that aren't great, par for course. But it does, again, feel a little held back on a mobile device like this. Again, you know, I can see people playing this for a long time. There's scoring depending on your attachments, or not attachments, but like the glider and the cart, and even your character give you points. Hitting characters with items get you points, and that's how you get grand stars of all things. So they're going with a galaxy feel because they're using grand stars. That's weird. And that's how you unlock different levels. It is an RPG element of you level up, then you can get items. You get emeralds to do the gacha mechanic to get more card items and characters and whatnot. It all feels manufactured to make them money, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. But the gameplay, it just feels a little stiff. I think the stiffness might be worked out once the beta is done and we get the actual game. So yeah, that was my only question. That's fine. So really, it's like a 6 out of 10 just because, you know, I play it, and I'll play it during this period of time that I have the beta, but I still just kind of want to pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and play that. Especially since like I said, it doesn't seem like I'm playing people online. And again, that might just be for the beta, and it might be very different once we get into the actual game, but those are my first impressions of the Mario Kart Tour beta. Let me know what you guys think of it, if you guys have the code and you've been playing, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider helping me out on Patreon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to play a little bit more of this, honestly, and then put it down and pick up my Switch and play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.